So I saw Suicide Squad, and my god, what a powerful love story. So this movie is basically about the power of love and how it can surmount anything. But of course, with any good love story, there has to be an equally good antagonist. And that takes the form of this asshole running around terrorizing people for like, no fucking reason. So this dickhead, I'm not sure his name, Budman, Bateman, whatever. This dickhead just won't leave anyone alone. He even splits up a couple that's just absolutely in love. And I'll get more on them later because, my god, the level of commitment and love these two have for each other, we could all take lessons from them. This dude actually forces this happy couple to crash their car. And from what I'm told, this isn't the first time this asshole has forced these fine people to crash their vehicles. Yeah, that's some dark shit. Don't take your kids to see this film. This guy needs to be stopped. And I guess minor spoilers, he isn't. And then when he goes down to make sure that he killed this poor couple, and it turns out that he didn't manage to kill the woman, or the man either, minor spoilers, but when he goes down to make sure that he killed them, the woman fights back, and he just knocks her out. Honestly, I'm not sure how she made it out of that alive. You can tell he's a cold-blooded killer too. I'm sure he's taken tons of lives. Just look into his eyes and tell me he hasn't killed before and hasn't killed for fun. It's probably in his code of conduct or something. Kill as many people as possible. He also takes a father away from a small child who, from all appearances, the father was trying to get his daughter from an abusive home with his ex-wife and the child's mother. So this psychopath, and God knows why he dresses this way, essentially took away this little girl's only chance for a stable, happy home. And the list of what this guy does to people just goes on and on. He's essentially a home wrecker. And what's worse is I think he actually has little buddies that run around picking on innocent people as well. I can tell because they all wear the same stupid-ass, ridiculous costumes. Like, one guy, I'm pretty sure, attacked this guy that was simply doing his job of transferring money from one area to another. It's just ridiculous. So that's the beginning of our movie. Our antagonist, Mr. Wants No One to Be Happy because obviously he has personal issues of his own and no friends, goes on a one-man quest to destroy everyone's happiness. And I'm 99% sure this guy lives in his parents' basement and just comes out at night dressed like a furry enthusiast to just stomp on everyone that he sees. And this is why I really want a Suicide Squad 2, because I want to see these people bring this guy to justice and let his family know what a piece of shit he is and what he actually does at night. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, this movie is basically a love story. Harley is separated from her true love, and her true love, the Joker, desperately seeks her to be reunited. Along the way to get back to her lover, this courageous woman makes friends with others directly affected by the man that attacked her and her life partner. And in an unlikely scenario, they all band together and become a family. Which, seeing them work together, work past their wounds of being savagely attacked by a stranger dressed like what I think is a bat, and build a better tomorrow is so touching. It proves that people can come back from anything and still be wonderful, moral, kind human beings, which I'm sure is the Joker character's core message. Favorite parts of this film? Will Smith. Holy shit, I did not know he was that good with guns. I mean, I knew that he could fly ships and take out aliens pretty easily, but this was a whole nother level. Also, I really felt like he was the glue that held this team together. Harley's accent. I loved that it kept changing or dropping out completely, and I think this was something really important to show. She was attacked by a complete stranger and almost died. Going through that, she's going to have post-traumatic stress disorder. And that affects you in various ways. Your speech patterns can be affected. So her accent coming and going and her really not knowing how she talks anymore would be a very real consequence of suffering from the event that she went through. It's a very real tragic consequence of this person going around unchecked, just brutalizing people. I also love Captain Boomerang, but mostly because we share a love of carbonated beverages and bringing unicorns into battle. So should you see this film? Well, I have a few questions for you. Do you believe in the power of love? Have you been assaulted by a furry enthusiast and want to know that there's hope for the future? Do you believe everyone at their core is a good person? Are you not tired of Harley Quinn yet? Do you like emotional stories that come out of nowhere and make you feel slightly awkward in how they were delivered? Do you like asses? Then this film might be for you. I give this movie 6.5 T-Rexes out of 10. Great music, lovable characters, some seriously cheesy dialogue, which is totally my jam, an awkward pacing that makes me want to find whoever was in charge of editing this film and beat the ever-loving shit out of them. So thank you for watching another super serious Rawrist reviews. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe and come back for more Game of Thrones, comic videos, Star Wars videos, reviews of movies, and anything sci-fi, fantasy, or horror related. So this dickhead, I'm not sure his name, Bateman, Buttman, whatever. Buttman. It proves that people can come back from anything and still be wonderful, moral, kind human beings, which I'm sure is the Joker character's core message.